Today on the channel, when you're getting your prescription, don't forget to go down the toy aisle, as today on the channel, we're unboxing the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legends Sentry.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today at the table, we have the Walgreens exclusive Sentry. But remember, for all your Marvel Legends needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. And of course, anything over $39 does ship free. But you're not going to find Sentry there, at least as of right now, as he is a Walgreens exclusive. And Walgreens, these exclusives getting a heck of a lot easier, be it Star Wars, be it Marvel Legends, as they seem to go up on the website. They're up there for a decent amount of time. Sometimes they sell out, but they do come back in stock. A little bit of that waiting game. It seems historically, at least not in my area, my figure hunts, I'm not seeing this stuff in the stores really anymore. It's just all off of line, which is fine as long as we do get them, as long as they're not a pain. And that's exactly with Sentry here. And of course, I always order 2 of these guys. That way I do get free shipping. That's a smart thing to do when you're doing it at Walgreens, or if you got other stuff to buy, I guess. But I think anything over like $30 ships free or something like that at Walgreens. But that's where he came from, Walgreens Sentry, a little cosmic action here. And Sentry is a character I didn't really have a lot of knowledge of. I know him more from action figures than comic books. It sounds like he debuted in 2000. That would explain a lot of it, because I did stop reading comics for the most part in the 90s out of a couple of select titles. So he did debut in about 2000, and it sounds like he's had a tough time, as he was just recently killed by another guy we unboxed on the channel in Null. So he died a couple of years ago, but I'm sure they always come back. They always come back like zombies. We know that, but Null, a character I'm not super familiar with either, but of course the king of the symbiotes. We just unboxed him in Venom 2-pack not too long ago on the channel, so maybe you can put him with Null in your display out there if you want to. So choose your own adventure on your display, as we always say. We also always say we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's look at old Sentry in the package here. Plastic-free action. I don't know what to think about that. It's still hard to get used to. Packaging looks really cool, but as we know, we just don't know what's inside necessarily. Now, I am fairly certain this will be Sentry inside. This came from Walgreens. I don't think there's going to be any figure swapping on a new figure like this, but I guess you never know. It's always rolling the dice every time we do it. Of course, you got the Marvel Legends logo. You got Sentry. You got Marvel's Sentry. Warning, choking hazard, all that kind of fun stuff. You got a little action shot from the comic book on the side. A little figure action shot. Let's see what he looks like on the back here. Unfortunately, no blurb for Sentry. Now, he's not Spider-Man. He's not a Superman from other universes. He's not an X-Men character like a Wolverine that people are familiar with. Sentry, a big guy, but I wouldn't say he's one that everybody knows about, myself included. So a little blurb right here, that really helps. I think that helps sell product, and I think that is something that is really missing off this new Marvel Legends. Of course, no cross-sell with it being an exclusive. But the back, we got an interesting look here. It looks like we got pins in the joints, so we shouldn't expect no pinless joints on this thing. I really do like this extra head it comes with, so I'm excited about that one. Without further ado, let's get him out of the old package here. Maybe we will. Uh-oh, got another piece of tape. Got to cut it. There it is. All right, now we got the old cardboard coffin, the cardboard prison, the old see you later off to the side. We got a little bit of everything here, and everything's kind of falling out. We got the cardboard. This is what it is. See you later. Great for the environment. See you later, Spider-Man style. Goodbye. And then we get, of course, we get the parchment paper style bag. See you later, Spider-Man style there. And then we got old Sentry all wrapped up in his bag, ready to go. See you later. Goodbye. See ya. All right, put him off to the side. Let's look at his extra pieces he comes with here. As we do get 2 hands, we get trigger finger hands here, which is interesting. Maybe he's either going to shoot a gun or he's going to give you one of these come-hithers. I'm not sure. But we do got Fists of Fury. He does come with 2 Fists of Fury. Choose your own hand adventure, as we always say. Maybe mix and match or one or the other. I'm thinking about leaving him with all fists flying. He seems like a guy that's going to be throwing some fists. But we do get some very powerful, very weird to get the weapon hands with the hinge up and down. I'm not exactly sure what that's all about, but let's grab old Sentry here. Now, we did get a Sentry many, many years ago. I think it was part of the All-Father Build-A-Figure wave, and that's probably the first time I ever heard of Sentry, actually. But we do get a more updated one here. Unfortunately, no pinless joints. on this one, like I said. So that is a little sad. I'm here for pinless joints now. So this guy doesn't have any pinless joints going on, so we get a little reuse. A very interesting body mold on this one too. I mean, it almost looks like the proportions aren't right. He is jacked, he is ripped, but his arms seem a little bit small to me. I don't know, maybe it's just something in the coloring. I'm not exactly sure. A nice blue and yellow color. Maybe he's a Michigan Wolverines fan. I'm not exactly sure. But let's walk through the articulation on this guy first. Let's see what we're dealing with, see what we're playing with here. Of course, the arms do go all the way around. Very, very tight joints, which you do appreciate. Shoulders back and forth. Got a bicep cut. Very big balls on his shoulder, but the arms I feel like could have been bigger, like I said earlier. We do get the double jointed elbows, very tight once again. Hands, of course, removable. Hands back and forth, side to side on these, where we get the hinge up and down on the others. Head is removable. Of course it's going to be. We got an extra head here, so we do get the side to side. A little bit of head limitations with this crazy hair he's got going on. We do get the big old ab crunch, very nice and tight. Do get a waist. He can do those big Sentry splits. He does that in space from time to time, I've heard. He does got a thigh cut. Does got double jointed knees. Once again, we got pins going on throughout. We got a boot cut, and we got ankles back and forth, up and down. He does come with a nice blue cape here. The blue cape is attached to the figure. There's no removing that, so you're not going to get that off. The head is interesting here. He's got the old Undertaker dead eyes. The eyes are rolled back in his head. He's ready to flame on. He's ready to beat somebody up. And, of course, he has rocked a beard over the years. I'm always partial to beards myself. Kind of miss him having the beard on this, but he probably didn't have it for the look they're going here. But crazy, wild hair throughout, blonde with a little bit of a dirty wash to him. Very, very cool. Maybe he had this before he was murdered. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm going to pop this head off, hopefully very easily, and it does come off very easily. And this is the head I'm probably going to end up using, I have a feeling, as this is just way too cool of a head. It's all skull there. It's just very skeleton, very Halloween-esque. It is the time of the year. Got the flames in the back of the head, like his hair is on fire. Just very, very different. I really like this head sculpt. Really darkness in the eyes. I love the mouth is open. I wish there was a hinge on the jaw. Unfortunately, that's not the case. This could be an old Ghost Rider head, or maybe this will be used for a Ghost Rider in the future. Who knows? Take the hair off and you're off to the races. But anytime you get a skeleton head like this, that's a pretty cool deal. That's a pretty good go-to-market strategy, if you ask me. So I'm definitely going to be using that one over the head that is on here. Now, does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? That's always the million-dollar question, and we're going to answer it. We're going to answer it right now. He fits like a glove, so he fits perfectly on that stand if you aren't so inclined. As I always say, ringside collectibles, the Mattel stands, use Kyle as your discount code, you'll save 10%. But of course, I got the old version of Sentry here we were talking about, and this just feels better in hand to me. It's got a lot of the same things. The cape is not removable, things like that, but he feels bigger, chunkier, almost like a Superman. Superman, I guess that isn't a Marvel character, obviously, but he kind of correlates to a Superman feeling and size, where this just seems a little bit too skinny. That's my biggest gripe with this figure. But it is definitely different. This feels different enough. This doesn't feel like a cash grab. It's been a long time since this came out, so it's nice to get an update. Would have preferred the pinless joints, of course, you guys know, but you can definitely tell the differences. The colors are totally different. Head sculpt's totally different. Enough differences here to make it worthwhile, and of course you can put him on different shelves. You are off to the races, and I'm probably going to put one with my symbiote shelf. Why not? What the heck? Technically, you could pull this head off. I don't think the heads are removable at this time. Maybe they were. Oh, they were. What do you know? So we can pull the head off there. Maybe get the use out of this head and pop this one on. There you go. So you could do that. That might be worthwhile. This almost looks like a Thor Odin's son head is what this reminds me of a little bit. But you could pop these heads, mix and match, a way to kind of update one, so you can choose your own adventure. So I do like that. That's not a bad deal. For the glamour shots we'll have in this video, maybe I'll put this head over here and vice versa. So I like that. You can move the heads around, switch some of the heads around. Maybe it was his original Toy Biz figure that had the beard. I believe that was the case. So it would have been nice to get a bearded head here, just for us beard lovers out there. But very cool. Is it the greatest figure of all time? By no means. Is it going to be a top 10 figure of the year? I don't think so. A science point to no, but this extra head really sets it over the top for me. It helps me deal with the lack of body size. It feels like he's missing some body size. I'm missing the pinless joints here, but the head helps make up for that a little bit. So I don't know. It's definitely an improvement on the last one, at least in the paint tones and plastic quality. This feels a little bit better quality. I like the size over this one a little bit better than this one there. But not bad. It is worth a pickup from Walgreens. I think this works really well as a Walgreens exclusive because if this was at Target or Walmart, not sure if it would set the world on fire. It is a deep cut, at least from where I sit. And as you guys all know, right here at this table is where I do sit. But it seems like a little bit of a deeper cut. But cool enough. Cool enough at the end of the day. The skulls always make things better, as we do know. And it's about perfect for the Halloween season. He doesn't fit on a ringside stand, the old school one. So we do know that there. So interesting one. Sentry, the Walgreens exclusive. Might be on Walgreens website right now if you want to go check. It is hot off the truck, as they would say. But still a good enough figure. So you guys in the comments, though, let me know your thoughts on Sentry. You picking this one up? You good with this one? Not interested at all? That could be the case as well. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. You made it this far. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. Don't forget about the Patreon for early access to videos like this. Bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, all kinds of stuff going on over the Patreon. And best of all, you do support the channel, and you can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Sentry and prescription lovers everywhere at Walgreens, I am Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.